Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich. Hail to the Qing! We managed to outlast the Japanese and they gave up, letting me keep all of my land up in mainland China, also take Taiwan, and we got to release Korea as a vassal, the Joseon Kingdom, or however you're going to call it, led by Yi Kang. Cool. Now we have the treacherous Guangzou, or however you say it, federal government that left the faction, which means now we need to kill them, so we are currently just fighting a war goal. Try to unite more of southern China under our direct control. Then we'll systematically start exterminating our existing allies. The real question to me is whether or not we can go for the German cities and Macau, and if that's even worth it to us. It would be a fun thing to do, certainly. But, of course, that means fighting against the Reichspacht, which, you know, and also Portugal, who is a part of the Entente, which, surprisingly, despite the fact that I think the Entente has been at war with the American Union state, they're still sticking around. They're not gone yet. Edward VIII is still holding firm in Canada. They're actually allied with the Pacific states. No, they're not in the same faction, but I guess they're friends. Well, either way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Canada's a pretty strong nation in Kaiserreich. You can make it very, very, very powerful, and the entire playthrough of Canada is to try and retake the Union of Britain away from the filthy syndicalists that ousted the monarch. Canada's a very, very fun nation to play with in Kaiserreich. If you are brand new to it, I think the German Empire, the Russian Republic, and Canada are probably the three nations I would most recommend, then maybe like the United States. Kaiserreich's a great mod. I mean, really, it's definitely worth checking out if you have not done so before. Played it plenty of times on this channel, criticized it occasionally, but, you know, it's good. I criticize because I love it. It's got such a great concept behind it, you know? All right, more infantry. Let's go ahead and send them over there. So how are we doing in terms of equipment? Pretty good. My question is, can we now start tossing in some extra support? I'd like to get some engineers. We actually do have enough support equipment. Finally, let's get those engineers with the freaking entrenchment. Gosh, took me long enough to get that going, didn't it? All right. Now, I'm going to want to take, let's say, I can't change you guys. Can I? Yes, I can. I can change the militia. All right, change you guys out for some artillery divisions. I don't even know why this is still a sickle. I should change that symbol. It doesn't seem particularly appropriate, does it? But if I change out a handful of you, can I afford that? I think so. Okay, we'll try for that. Let it reprocess so I just get a quick recalculation if I want to shift all of you to an offensive unit. We still have enough support equipment, though not by much, so that's probably all we can do. But there we go. Just like that, we now have significantly more artillery on the field. We're going to go ahead and start doing some division training and just try to get these guys to be regulars, if at all possible. At least lose some of their green status. Since we have a little bit of time to kill before I'm going to be able to murder Guangzou. Guangzou? Let's go for the fighter manufacturer. Air research speed is going to be nice. Producing my planes faster will be nice once I actually do have some meaningful amount of production. We're going to need a research close air support at some point pretty soon, too, unfortunately. Probably should go ahead and just get a factory on bombers just so I have them available, and then we'll continue over here. Speaking of fighters, gosh dang it, map mode. While we are unpaused, let's see. Where are my planes? There they are. They are all down over here. Okay, this is actually where I wanted them, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and bump you guys up to 50. Bump you guys up to 100. We'll bump you guys up to 100 as well. Just try to get some more planes on the field so we can use that. I don't expect that our enemy is going to have too many planes. This guy's not exactly a major industrial powerhouse either, though he's not going to be a total pushover. He's got about half my strength in terms of industry. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. While we're sitting back and waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and have myself a nice little sip of coffee. Because coffee is my lifeblood these days. It's amazing. I didn't even start drinking coffee until I was about 21 years old. And then in college, I'm like, you know, I'm going to finally have some coffee. And I couldn't stand any of the sweet, creamy stuff, so I only drink it black like a real man. A little hot. A little hot. I suppose now is a good time, by the way, to go ahead and just give myself a shameless plug. Did you guys know that I have a Patreon? And that you guys are able to support the channel directly, and we have, like, private streams and stuff that are starting up this month. Yeah! Great option for you. Just saying. Yellow Sand Society. Beyond the rural defense forces employed by the NCERA, the Yellow Sand Society, an esoteric sect with connections to the Yiguandao, have offered to join our army. They are fierce fighters and relatively loyal given our new anti-concession stance, but some fear accepting their offer to join our army will allow the Yiguangdo another opportunity to infiltrate as well. We are going to offer them a place. Well, wait. Do I lose the rural defense forces if I say no? Hang on, I'm going to save and try this. Okay, say no, it's too risky. And it doesn't look like we lost anything. Let's prepare the dikes before we go to war. We're not going to declare war immediately. We're just going to go ahead and try to do this. It's going to time out close-ish. Let's see, 16 days. Yeah, well, wait a minute. How long does a war goal last? Is it only like a month? I think it's like 2 months. I think we got time. We're okay. We're okay. We're going to prepare the dikes. We're going to give this one a shot. So, no, we did not lose the rural defense forces. I don't know what we would have gotten by accepting them. I know we would have lost political power. I assume that we would have gotten something in return, because when it's that obvious, right, like either lose political power or gain political power, like there's always a catch. It just doesn't tell you what it is. Anyway, do you want to go for air-land battle for the extra heart attack, tanks and armor variants, reinforce rate, and then organization and air superiority? So this is very good for combined arms, or shock and awe, which is better if you're going to have lots and lots of infantry, which I am going to have. I think we go for shock and awe. This usually works out pretty well. I am going to... Do I rush it again? We've already got 100% off. I think I save the army experience and try to rush the next level. I think we get diminishing returns, ultimately, trying to spend the 100 experience there. Also, I might need some of that experience for, you know, tanks and stuff in the future. I don't know. It could happen. I might someday start making some tanks. It could happen. Let's see. How are we doing in terms of decisions? We can go for some additional cores, and we should. Taiwan. Let's go for the one that gives me the most states under control. I think the more states that are cores, the less, like, occupation and, resistance we have to worry about. Not that we have to worry about anything here. It's really just the Fengqian government, which is already at 21% compliance. So, in just a little bit, they're going to have a local police force, and it's going to cost me practically nothing. It already is costing me practically nothing in terms of garrisons. These guys are pretty compliant across the board. Because I has the mandate of heaven, obviously. The derp. Alright, so how much longer until we kill you guys? It's going to be a while, because I want to go for the dikes, right? We want to evacuate the citizens. Although, what if it takes like a while to evacuate the citizens? Well, I did just save. So if it turns out that's a stupid idea, I'll just go back and we'll do something different, right? I don't know. I don't know what this decision does. I don't even know why I would want to breach the dams on the Yellow River. The dams are good, right? They help you. They help you control the water so you don't flood. And also, they can produce electricity in the future someday. You know, you ever heard of the Three Rivers Dam? It's a freaking world wonder, dude. So I don't know why we want. I don't know why we want to do this, but we are, and I want to be able to evacuate my citizens because obviously, it would be rather stupid to flood the area if I have citizens there. Maybe this is a defensive thing. I mean, we're gonna find out, but like maybe this only works out so that you can use it to flood the Yellow River and prevent the Japanese from advancing or something, and we don't want this. I don't know. How long until this goes away? Oh, it doesn't go away because it's a claimed state. Yeah, never mind, I forgot. These war goals don't go away. Because taking your claimed states are great. Can I justify against my allies? No. I didn't think that I could, but I was just making sure. Expand the university. Yes, by all means, get that extra research slot. It'll do great for you. We actually do want to go for our own research slots. Research slots is so important. Having a technological advantage in this game is just massive, including in Kaiserreich. So let's see. The commune in India is still doing pretty well, but it's mostly been a stalemate. Ottoman Empire managed to win their game. They're doing just fine. For some reason, the Don-Kuban Union is actually making some good advances against Russia. I think Russia was distracted with Finland. I would think they're coming back to beat the snot out of them now, but maybe with Ukraine and stuff, who knows? Oh, because they're part of the Reichspakt. All of the German forces are over here as well. Russia might be in trouble. Germany's still holding their own against both Russia and against the syndicalists right now. They're doing pretty well, honestly. Germany's strong, dude. Middle Africa, still doing pretty well over here. Yeah. Nothing wrong with the Reichspakt. It's a very, very good beginner nation for Kaiserreich. Highly recommend doing that. More coffee! Still hot. Ow. But, hey, gotta drink it now. Oh, I got a chance. Hey, more shameless plugging. Did you know we have a merch design contest going on right now? Winner gets $100. Just saying. Head over to the Discord channel. Anyway. I don't know. I'm just trying to make content. I've been told that I need to be willing to do more shameless plugs. That's what I've been told. That I should stop being so embarrassed about asking for support. So I'm trying to when I got nothing else going on because we're just sitting around waiting to blow up the frickin' dams. Alright, so Army Form apparently does have a max capacity because it looks like this is going to be done permanently in 5 days. I think this is the last Army Reform. Even so, another 10% division organization. So we've gotten, what, 30% over the course of these events? That is so dang good. Either that, or we had such a deficit to begin with that this is finally getting us back on par with where we ought to be. But, I mean, either way, I think it's worth doing. There you go. And it does look like that might have been the last of them. Okay. Do I want to just go ahead and grab both of these real quick? Honestly, I think it just makes the most sense to try and spend your political power to get as many overall states as possible. I mean, obviously, the cost is based off of size of the province and the population and stuff, but just getting the more states as possible seems good. All right, how are we doing on them dams? Almost done. You guys are now going to stop training across the board. I think you guys are doing just fine. Most of you guys were really close, actually, but... Oh, fine, we'll go a little bit longer. I'm not losing that claim anyway. Let's just get these guys to be regulars. Who knows? The decision may take a while. Let's see what happens. It's probably going to take a while to blow up a dam and evacuate the populace, right? That makes sense. If you complete this focus while at peace, the national focus or the decisions? I don't know. Again, order of operations here. I don't want to accidentally murder, like, a few 100,000 people by breaching the Yellow River Dam. That would seem like irresponsible leadership. Don't you think? I think so. Imperial propaganda? Yeah, all right. So, that's done. Decisions. There we go. Relocate civilians out of the danger zone. Okay, so it's going to give me some stability. It's going to take 90 days, and it's going to cost me 150 political power. By devoting significant resources to where floodwaters will spread once we breach the dikes, we can determine which villages are most at risk and move their population. While this is unpopular, it will also save us large amounts of headaches further down the line. If we do this... Prerequisites at war. Why does it have to be at war? So we can channel the water either north or south. If we do this, in those regions, division speed reduced, entrenchment speed increased. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. It's purely defensive. We don't want to do this at all. Lose a ton of political power and stability. Flood the crud out of the areas. I'm sure this gets mitigated a fair bit by doing this first, so it's probably not going to cost you as much political power and stability. But the whole point is to give you better entrenchment either to the north or the south of the Yellow River right here. This does not seem like something I will want to do. We will check it again later, but I'm going to go with a big, firm pass on that one. Big, firm pass. So if that's the case, then yeah, let's just go ahead and finish getting these guys up to regulars. We got 2 more units that are really, really close. I mean, we got a third, too. We got so many units that are very close to being regulars. It'd be good. It'd be good to have this. 98%, 99%. This guy's going to take too long. I'm not going to wait another week. All right, stop there. Good enough. All right, let's get our organization together, and then we're going to go kill these guys. With the help of our allies, of course. Massive literacy campaign. You're really focusing on the science, aren't you? Oh, right, I forgot. You formed your own faction, didn't you, originally? Yeah, but it's a membership of 1, so I don't care. That's fine. That's completely fine. Do we have organization yet? Still waiting, getting a little bit closer on these guys. Let's just wait a second. More coffee! How long has this been here? Request expeditionaries? I didn't even know you could do this. That's a button? Huh. We can ask people to give me units so I can control them so the AI doesn't have to be so stupid. Well, that's exciting. All right, I think we just go ahead and declare the war. We're going to take our claimed state, and we're going to call in all of our allies. Go! All right, let's give it a second. Is he going to attack me? He is. He's going to lose a lot of these fights. Let's let him take the first strike so that he loses a lot of organization, and then we will counter-strike. Looks like my allies are attacking. Never mind. He's not attacking me at all. It is purely the Sichuan clique. All right, well, if that's the case, then I say we just go ahead and commit and go! Crush! Crush the fool! We've got all the artillery now, right? I mean, really, there should be a lot more artillery on the front line over here. We should be able to actually inflict some serious casualties. Land wars in Asia? We're fine. We got this. Close air support. Research. All right, so now we're going to start getting some better fighters, finally. We can't afford a single upgrade, I think. No, we cannot. All right, well, go ahead and start producing the better fighters. Production cost has been reduced, so we should be able to produce a little faster. It's still not much. Even so, do I feel like I need to micromanage this at all? Honestly, no. I think that we have enough of a front line here that if I just sit back, we can just let the AI have some fun. I'm just going to let the generals do their thing, and I'm just going to sit here and sip my coffee and imagine the tens of thousands of southern Chinese traders burning underneath our artillery fire. This is where you should, like, make a meme out of this, you know, with, like, the sounds of war and maybe that cat who starts screaming. It's like, oh, God, the memories of Vietnam. That was a thing, right? That went viral. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention, to be honest. I'm not an internet person. I'm about to turn 30. Ooh, let's go for a rocket artillery game. I haven't done this in a while. I'm about to turn 30 in a few months. I'm too old to be too integrated into internet culture, let's be honest. That's the main reason I don't appreciate memes and whatnot the way that a lot of you people do. Because at the end of the day, it's all inside jokes. It's internet inside jokes, and I'm too old to be on the in. So I don't get the jokes. And does anyone like being on the outside for an inside joke? Does anyone like that when everyone else is like, you just have to be there. You just have to understand it. No one likes being that guy. No one likes being the odd one out. So it's no surprise then that boomers and, in my case, slightly older millennials who don't live on the internet don't like memes. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Don't trust the old people who do say they like memes, because most of the time they're just trying to be cool, but they don't know what's going on. They don't have a clue what's going on. Yep, this is the channel now. This is what we do. We're just sitting back discussing the philosophy behind memeage while we watch the AI obliterate China. It's fun, right? This is what you want to see. You are going to start crossing over here. I don't think he's going to do much to stop me, and if we can encircle these guys, it just makes it that much easier. Is there a reason you guys have not yet managed to get in here and crush and encircle a few units up over here, too? I doubt it. I think you're just lazy. Hey, we are producing some submarines. We want to make sure that these are going to the right fleets. Hang on. Yellow is the color. Go here. There we go. Tired of having little fleets pop up. They're confusing. Oh, you did send some reinforcements over here. What do you know? Well, we're obliterating the fools, so who really cares? The game is starting to slow down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just guess that there is a lot of World War going on, despite the fact that World War II has begun, and the Germans and the Russians are fighting, and China is becoming just a giant cluster. The world tension's only at 89%, and everyone blames the French. Which, I mean, honestly, understandable. I would blame the French, too, but 89% when the whole world is burning? Really? You sure? Hey, by the way, what's this button right here? Exonyms. This will set the game to use English names. Really? Oh. No, I don't know what this does. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, it actually changes the name of some places, like this right here. Oh, interesting. Because, obviously, the English names for places don't necessarily match up with what the locals will call it themselves. Oh, that's kind of a cool feature to add in the Kaiserreich. I dig it. Oh, that's awesome. Well done. I don't think I'll ever use it. But conceptually, I approve. Hey, you just go over here. You don't have to fight over here in Dali. If you just go over here, these guys are encircled and they die. If it wasn't obvious enough, that is the better strategy. You get down over here. Let's get to Jinghong. We got some factories. I'm stealing all your stuff. I'm gonna steal your girl, dude. Let's get some more of these fighters going and such as we go. We do need more aluminum and some rubber. German East Asia, who we want to fight. I'm just gonna go ahead and trade with Siam. I've got no hostile feelings towards Siam anymore for sure, right? We're totally not gonna come back and try to kill them. No way. What about the Indo-Chinese Union? These guys have no faction still. They're unprotected. We could kill all of Southeast Asia. I mean, once we have all of China under our control, we're not exactly going to be... What's going on? Game? Okay. We're not exactly going to be, like, on par with Germany and stuff. We just don't have the industry to back it up. But we could become a pretty significant regional power in Asia and just eat everything over here. Uncontested, I think. Found the Imperial Naval Academy or go for air tactics. I say we go for the air tactics first. I'm starting to work toward that research slot. That's ultimately what I want. Then we can start going for better air forces. We can start going for a better navy. I mean, if I ever want to become a major power, that's what I have to do. I usually ignore the naval doctrines and stuff, but if we want to be contentious, like, we gotta do it. This coffee's pretty good, actually. The Princely Federation. Ooh, a Princely Federation. These are the Council of Princes in southern India. They declared war on the Dominion of India, who is a part of the Entente. So the Entente's in trouble right now. But they can't reach the Dominion of India, so they declared a very safe war that they can't possibly fight. You cowards. You stinking cowards. You go here, please. No, you get some organization. You stay put. Or don't. Okay, hang on. Red, what are you doing? Spread too thin, dude. There we go. Alright, let's just kill these guys off real quick. Tank, help me out. Just finish these guys off. Real quick. We are almost down where we need to be over here. You guys are just going to go ahead and start pushing this away, please. Get to Hong Kong. There's good factories and stuff to be had down there, yes? I believe so. How do we do with civilian factories? Despite the fact that we have taken a lot of territory off of Guangzou, or Guangzou, or blah, 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 we have not gained any civilian factories. Suriname has capitulated. Isn't Suriname in Africa? Did it just say that it capitulated to Argentina? Am I an idiot? Might have. Venezuela has joined the Andean Pact, or the Andean Pact. So I think basically, yeah, Colombia. So South America is starting to put together its own Andes-based faction. There's a lot of factions in Kaiserreich, if you didn't know. Ecuador has joined. That's great. Germany's still doing Germany things. Forgot, the Netherlands, Holland, is a part of the Third International. So this actually is Syndicalist territory. So the Germans are struggling here. Whereas Wallonia is a part of the Reichspakt. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in this direction. We could possibly take advantage of the fact that the Germans are struggling and try to beat the snot out of them and take the German East Asia cities. It's not a bad idea, to be honest. It would be pretty nice to do. Might be something I do toward the end. Can you please help me out here? Because these guys are now getting surrounded because I was trying to go for a quick little encirclement and you guys failed me. You made it harder. I don't know why this is so difficult for you people. Come on, help me out. There we go. I don't want to lose any units, all right? I really don't like losing units. I like preserving my men. When I can. As long as I'm not doing any freaking, like, naval invasions in frickin' Indonesia, I'm happy. You guys remember that from last series? I got some comments of people saying, oh, man, Pravus is a bad sport. No, it's just frickin' landing in jungles when the AI has nothing to do but just stack frickin' tons of troops over here. It sucks, dude. It's like the only way you can go is to start producing those, what are they? Naval invasion amphibious cars? There they are. Basic Amtraks and so on. Yeah, amphibious tractors. Start getting mechanized, mechanized naval invasion units. Mix those up with your Marines, and all of a sudden you have a chance. I just don't... Who wants to wait around and research that, train them, set them up? It's boring. All right, so we're about to get a full surround on this capital city, which should be absolutely no problem. The question is, do I just go for it? I think I just go for it, honestly. This is enough of a pushover of a fight. He's got, like, no equipment. Look at that. All of his units have lost almost everything. You clearly trained too many units. You dug too greedily and too deep. And as a result, all of your people are going to die. And I'm probably not even going to get to seize that much equipment because you broke all your guns because you're very irresponsible with your property. And they're dead. Thank you. Got him. I'm going to let you push over here to the west for now. I like how this costs -17. Is that correct? -17. Does this give me more war score? What? I think it gives me war score, dude. We get it for free and other stuff. I love it. We're definitely going to push along the coast and take things like Hong Kong and where I expect most of the factories are going to be located, because that's our biggest push right now. Definitely to go for the factories. And if we can get some resources and stuff, you know, I'll take them. We can get a fair bit over here. It's mostly cheap. Cheap land means probably not very useful land. All right, we'll take that. So far, they have taken nothing. Pass once. They've still taken nothing. It looks like I get everything for free. All right, all mine. Thank you. Hail to the Qing, baby. Hey, you feeling a little surrounded yet? Because you should. All right. So, do we murder them, or do I go for somebody totally unrelated? No, the goal of the series is just to kill China and eat everything proper over here. So no, we're gonna go for this. This is gonna be what we call the ultimate encirclement play. We just go for this, and green, you mostly are actually gonna be setting up here, with the intention of cutting them off from their capital, so that all of his units over here die. I mean, if no one is going to contest me, I say we just do this. Kick from faction. Wait, what? Oh, no. Game rule, the leader of a faction may not kick any member of the faction? That's not how leadership of a faction works! Of course I can kick people from the faction. I'm in charge. That's like one of the main reasons to be the leader of a faction. How very dare you? Okay, having a thought here. What if I load and change the game rules? Give me a second. Custom game rules. Seriously? Options. Kaiserreich doesn't let you change the freaking rule. That right there is just mean. I think it's because we already started the game, to be honest. I think you can't change it partway through the game. I was hoping we could if we went back to the loading screen. Oh. So you're telling me unless I really peeve these guys off, there's literally nothing I can do to get these guys out of here. It's not like something I can change in game options, is it? I'm pretty sure not. Hang on. Just double checking. No, no. No. Gosh dang it. Why would you do that to me? All right. Well, I guess this means as long as the Chinese United Front controls all of China proper here, I'm okay. So the only thing left for us to do then actually is to fight the Entente and take Macau and to take East Asia. Also Southeast Asia if we want to. You know what would be the easiest thing for me to do? Well, what would be easier? Hang on. There's so much poorly navigated territory here. I think the easiest thing for me to do is to kill the Indo-Chinese Union, and we're going to go ahead and try to fabricate a claim on them. We will attack from the north on 2 different directions and try to go for a naval invasion to the south and split them apart. And then once I have all this under my control, it becomes very easy for me to kill Siam. In the meantime, while we are studying European air tactics, we do have the ability to fight against the Germans. I don't know if this will do me any good against Macau. It might. But we look for these and we try for it. There's also some stuff here about securing Mongolia and Tibet, but we've already done that. And also integrating loyal subnational governments. Wait! Does this become the way that I get the warlords under control? Are they subnational? Oh, they might be, actually. This might be my way of doing it. Also, hey, a research slot. Okay, I guess we'll finish this, but then let's just go ahead and start working on some war goals, and then we're going to try to get a research slot this way, and then we'll go for another research slot that way. Yeah! This is good. Okay, I like this. You guys are going to set up along here. Green, you are going to go for a naval invasion order from here to, let's say, down this way. Let's unpause while we do this, since it's obviously going to take a long time. Come on, there we go. Set you guys up. We did get 2 levels, I think, of naval research technology. So we should be able to split these guys up and do this pretty quickly. But it's going to be a while before I am, it's going to be a while before I'm able to go to war. We have like 130 days to wait. But I think that's fine. Okay. Go. Get that all set up. Red, you guys are going to go for... let's say the German East Asia over here, and also set up along Macau. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you set up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you set up over here. I don't expect he's going to have much, and it looks like my allies have already set up, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get some planning bonuses set up in those areas, and you are going to set up some planning bonuses basically to get along here. This is where the mountains split your units up. I mean, honestly, fighting in Southeast Asia sucks. Like, there's just not a lot of reasons you'd want to do that. Looks like our expeditionary forces are on their way home. Okay. That's fine. We'll set up over here. I don't think the Entente and stuff are going to fight me. The question is, like, am I going to get stuck in a war that I literally can't end? And the answer is probably yes. We can go for some more cores. We got a lot of potential for cores, actually. Something I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and send some guns to support the American Union State, because I think they're going to win, and I want them to be friends with me. I'm also then going to go ahead and just get some more cores going. Let's just keep doing it. Let's just keep gunning for cores. I mean, I don't know. Why not? What else am I going to do? We got plenty of manpower. I don't need to change any conscription law. I don't need to increase my training time. We could start training up some more units, and I think we will. Looks like we actually have a load of equipment. Dude, holy crap. Yes. Let's train 26 more units. Boom! And you know what? For good measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Boom! 32. We can fill you guys up to 30. We can get you up to 24. We can get a whole nother army. Yeah. I'm a little low on artillery, it turns out. But, I mean, we'll catch up on that eventually, for sure. No doubt. I got enough motorized and support equipment to make this work. Who's worried about it? It's fine. It's fine. I guess reinforcements are still priority number 1. Garrison's not worried about upgrades and stuff, not worried about most. You just keep getting units on the field. We should be getting experience across the board, and because we did not increase our training time by going for an upgrade to our conscription law, we actually can get that done fairly quickly. Hey, look, Germans. I forgot about you. Hang on. Looks like you actually might have some reinforcements down there. Let's get a few more over this direction. No, offensive line. I can't... Got it. Okay. There we go. Whoop. Oh, okay. I thought maybe these guys left the faction. I was going to be like, hey, we can kill you anyway. But no. They're just returning their expeditionary forces. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to kick the dang Germans and the Portuguese out of here, and China's going to be under my proper control. The Qing Empire shall control all of China. You see, I can't go for just like a partial Manchu restoration, right? I was taught that a job half done is not done at all. So we have to have all of China properly under control. That's how we properly restore the Manchu. But we are over our time, so we're going to end this video here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.